Hi, I'm Kelsey Turbeville, Senior Product Manager at UserTesting, and joining us today is Ranjitha Kumar, UserTesting's Chief Scientist. Welcome, Ranjitha. So today we're going to talk about UserTesting's approach to machine learning and how ML is powering parts of the UserTesting platform already. Ranjitha, could you tell us a little bit about the history of R&D for UserTesting and machine learning on our platform?
So in 2019, we at UserTesting started working on integrating machine learning and AI into our product experience. And one core area that we focused on was increasing speed to insights and helping our customers get to those actionable insights faster.
Yeah, and the reason we did that was really because looking at our customers' workflows, looking at how they work, there are two parts of that research process that are particularly time-consuming and burdensome. And the first one is finding the participants, and UserTesting helps out a lot with that. And the second is figuring out what to do with the data and finding the important parts of the data. And so when we were looking for what area we could have, the most impact in for our customers, it was really that like insights and analysis workflow. So that's where we started.
We have a lot of different data streams at UserTesting that we can analyze using machine learning and AI. And so one of those types of data streams, right, is think aloud audio. And when people describe, their answers to questions, we transcribe that data, and then we can do different types of machine learning over the data. So we do sentiment analysis to understand very quickly how people feel. Are they having a positive or negative experience? We use theme extraction techniques to understand what they're talking about. And similarly, on the behavioral side of things, we can predict what types of actions people are taking. Are they, trying to do search? Are they checking out? Are they logging in, registration, doing a registration flow? We can also detect using behavioral cues, like if people are experiencing friction, or are they struggling?
And then as we actually built out in product what that experience was going to look like, we found a lot of different ways to bring all these data streams together and combine them so that when our customers are actually reviewing all of those models in product, what they're seeing is really a combination of these different data streams. They'll see indicators of that verbal data stream, of their sentiment, what they're feeling, the themes they're talking about, right together with the behavioral data stream, what they're doing. And so they see it side by side, and they can use that to guide their analysis workflow. And I think that's so key because, anybody who's done their own user experience research knows that, what people say and what they do is often pretty different. They might be commenting on how much they like the color of the website, or they like, some of the iconography, or, some of the images, while at the same time, really actually having a hard time navigating. And so actually leveraging both of these things together helps bring a really full understanding that otherwise might be missed if we only focused on one or the other.
It's a key differentiator on our platform, being able to see what people are doing and how they're feeling while they're doing those tasks. It leads to what we call our instant insights, where we see these really interesting, correlations between the different data streams. And we're able to automatically generate insights that say, people were experiencing moments of frustration or experiencing negative moments when they were performing a checkout flow or, searching for a product. Like, we can actually correlate between those different data streams.
What would you say are like key differentiators? Like, why are our ML products better or cooler or more interesting than I don't know what anybody else is doing?
Yeah, one of the key differentiators in how we approach AI and machine learning at UserTesting is we really look at experience data as having many different components. And one of the neat, I think, capabilities of our platform is we concurrently capture, data about what people are doing and what they're saying. And so bringing that together to generate insights is very powerful because if you just ask people to describe and self-report, sometimes there's bias in the data, but if you can also observe them doing a task, there's a lot of implicit takeaways from that stream of data where people are, you can actually see how they do a task and hear about how they talk about it. And then together, it actually gives you a stronger signal about what that customer experience is really like.
I think that's so important, right? Because, we know that when humans are analyzing these videos, they are watching their participants' behavior as well as listening to what they're saying. They're not drawing their conclusions just on, the text, just on the transcript. And user testing is really unique in terms of bringing those two things together through ML into insights. And that way our customers can get a much more holistic picture of what happened during their session with our products compared to a lot of our competitors. And the end result is, I think, something a lot more powerful than, if we were just trying to, summarize text.
I think there's two additional ways in which we bring value with machine learning and AI. And one of them has to do with how we always, whenever we use machine learning to make a prediction in the system, we always allow people to drill in and actually view the source data or the source video to validate that the summarization from the AI was actually correct, right? And that's becoming increasingly more important in a world where there could be hallucination. So we always want to give people a quick way to validate what the AI is predicting. And then similarly, we also want to use all the work that our customers do within the platform to help customize their future experience. So we're actually continuously learning from the data that our customers give within the platform, whether it is you explicitly, telling us that a prediction was wrong, or you just doing your work like you normally do, where, you would add a tag or, change a tag prediction that we make. And so we're continuously using all that data from our customers to customize your experience and optimize our machine learning algorithms.
And I think that's so key as we're thinking about the user testing perspective on machine learning product development, that we really set ourselves up for continuous and iterative improvement. We're really focused on shipping the true MVP first and collecting that user feedback and starting to generate that, and then using it to both improve the UX, but also improve all of the underlying models that power that UX. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ranjita, and sharing about user testing's perspective on developing AI-powered products. Be sure to join us in future episodes when we bring on more guests to tackle all kinds of topics related to AI.